Aye. The ferry docked at the base of the hill will carry you across the lake to the east shroud. Once you are ashore, head due east and you shall find the Hawthorne hut without much trouble. I'm going to be heading across the lake to the sweep and clear in the shroud. Indeed. I'm Ameline of the Twin Adder. Understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? Father Whimsy, they're a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. And their trust, however, they were friendly as all any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You'd do well to speak with the master of the set, Wolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. To learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, let me tell you. They're... Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and much more in my adventuring days, and it's all cluttered in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before. I might have more luck with them. The Sylphs. Yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found captivating was how the concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of the childlike looks, lest your face end up in a mess of gilfs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. The quickest way to a woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to voice your foodstuffs on a Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. The Sylphs. Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on a mask, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Wolf claims they are harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings the people together like a little toe tapping. Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. There we go. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn the trust, you do well to bring along a Drat. What was it again? My wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the Coombe. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Peace offering for the Sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of that most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the Sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the Coombe in quite some time, but I did encounter suspicious clump of grass the other day. We just stimulate it somehow. With some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be able to survive it comes out. Good luck. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milkroot, but of course. I'll still quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effects about just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milkroot will have the Sylphs calling you friend and sister moment the moment they lay us on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. Starting to feel a bit woozy. Taking the liberty to wrapping up your milkroot well and good. That should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. Sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in a chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the marble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. Even more important matters to tend to today, yes. The Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, and I've shared their company enough to know that they're kind heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. Do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you regale me with your adventuring tales. And before I forget, don't put Traipsing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel safety, friend. And do pass along my regards to the Winquins. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young Sylph by the name of Kamuxio. Your servant is an intermediary between our peoples on many occasions, as a close yarn of his tribe's elder. See that Hawthorne Hut has furnished you with some of the malodorous root of the Sylph's adore. I have something of far greater importance for you to deliver. A missive from this elder Sainthia herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of your envoy, that would be you, and restrains Ekerdani's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the exile has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. Need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. This one will welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to the Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gidania, and we're here to treat you with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder and learn more from him about your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gidania? Walking ones become dancing one bought. Walking one became a dancing one and bought milkroot, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? The Sylphs of Little Solitaire have always welcomed Gidania envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Sainthia here is an oath of peace penned by the elder Sainthia herself. Still would you refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of our walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gidania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turn away at the gate. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Sainthia's jigs insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. By the virtue of the crystal trade, the Sylphs have maintained friendly terms with most every race in Indonesia. Alas, the appearance of Ramu has been as a storm cloud over relations. Peace is to be secured. We must reopen a dialogue with the Sylphs before they have a chance to summon their god again. Say, Sainthia, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing! You went through all that trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course, I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow! Those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Of course, a pugilist complaining of leg cramps is amusing. No, you overthink things. As long as their heart's in it, the Sylphs will understand you. Ooh, Walking One knows the jolly dance. jolly dance fill this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Walking One would be friends with these ones. This one is overjoyed. This one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly, gracious elder of our city. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Sainthia, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is the lovely dancing is buff. Smiles and high spirits are all the little solace. Better news? I thought I recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Sainthia, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quickly spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylphs who would make their home in Little Solace will do so having been driven from the woodland home. Surely, they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? I said the Sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with the hero Imedia, though the great audience who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the Sylphs' troubles. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The Sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants more amenities, unless a set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from the moms all around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Ziz, Gordons, and Gallnats who roam these parts are especially troublesome. The slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, should you gather 3 brownie bushes as well, they play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details. And what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily to come by. When you're done with these deeds, seek out Kamuxio. He is slow to warm into outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks of this.
$13 levels ahead. Yeah, no wonder I grow 2 by attacking 1.
Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Dancing one brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye his thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like the dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one afterwards. Presence of the enemy. Okay, good. This one asks dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful. Always careful. But dancing one is not like the other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. When Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with the ones with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in hut house and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones and are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on Candace of dancing one. Shh. This one says, steel ones are scary. Touch ones. This one hates scary. And scary ones have scary friends. Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Men clad in strange armor. Now that you mentioned, I did see some suspicious types late. They're gathering deep in the forest. I seem to assume they were adventurers. Fearsome types clad in head-to-toe steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you more what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire. Carry boxes, go walking deep through trees. As this one thought. Steel ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one won't find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark. Right there! This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing one will go looking for steel ones, yes? Dancing one is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing one found something? Dancing one found paper inside the box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Rocking One's symbols. The message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks are inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from homes of these ones. How do still walking ones know where to find them? There's just sneaking one hiding behind these one's wings. Snooping one selling the secrets to still walking ones. This one fears for this one's home. But Dancing one has helped much this one. The Dancing one has helped this one much today. Dancing one must promise always be friends to these ones. Helpful one arrives at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside of Lolo Solis alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of the beastly one. What? Walking one wants this one to return to Lolo Solis. Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than those ones that summoned Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this was a likely place to build a home. But then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden to following this one. Away with Meddling One. What? Claxo refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. But this one saw Touch Ones looking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful One should reach a explosive threat on Force 4. Those things will lead Helpful One to Claxio. But hurry before Touch Ones take Claxio away.
we going?